Welcome to the fixed player picks for Gameweek 1. Azpilicueta ended last season as the top scoring FPL defender, amassing a total of 175 points in 37 appearances, at an average of 4.7 points per game. His tally of 8 FPL involvements was beaten by only Davis, Young, Alonso and Moses amongst defenders, who each managed 9, while no defender produced more big chances than the Spaniard. 16 clean sheets managed by Chelsea last season was level with Spurs. Only Liverpool, Man City and Man United kept more amongst Premier League teams. New manager Maurizio Sarri finished second in Serie A with Napoli last season, with the side keeping an impressive tally of 19 clean sheets, beaten only by champions Juventus. Our fix algorithm projects Chelsea to be the side most likely to keep a clean sheet this game week, with a probability of 50%. So it comes as no surprise that it also projects Azpilicueta to be one of the top defensive assets for Game Week 1, with a score of 4.8 points. The Cherries kick off their 4th Premier League campaign at home to newly promoted Cardiff City, a fixture that should entice Bournemouth's top attacking FPL asset, Josh King. It was a season of 2 halves for the Norwegian last time around. He returned just 2 goals and 1 assist from 16 appearances between Game Week 1 and Game Week 19. Between Game Week 20 and 38, however, King provided a very respectable 9 FPL involvements in 17 appearances, scoring 6 goals and providing 3 assists. Amongst budget forwards, priced at 7 million or less, King's tally of 12 FPL involvements last season was beaten by only Perez, Zaha and Arnautovic. Bournemouth forwards' underlying numbers also show promise amongst this group of players, ranking 2nd for attempted assists and 4th for big chances created, while his tally of 21 efforts on target was just 4 fewer than Wilfried Zaha managed. Cardiff have conceded in each of their last 4 pre-season games and should offer up plenty of chances to the Cherries. Our fix algorithm projects King to be one of the highest scoring players in Game Week 1, beaten by only Aguero amongst forwards, with a prediction of 5.3. Many FPL managers were left frustrated with Richarlison's performances towards the end of last season. After Watford departed company with manager Marco Silva, the Brazilian struggled to match his output from the first half of the season. Between game weeks 25 and 38, the 21-year-old took just 16 shots from inside the box, failing to return either a goal or assist during 14 appearances. However, when compared with other midfielders, using our fixed custom stats builder, between Game Week 1 and 24, Richarlison was involved in 14 big chances, a total bettered by only Sterling and Salah, and his 59 shots from inside the box was second only to the Egyptian king, who struck 73 efforts. The Toffees have had a poor pre-season so far, conceding 10 goals in their last 3 games, but Richarlison did manage to score on his full debut. Wolves have had a mixed pre-season, conceding 3 goals in their last 2 games, and are likely to continue their expansive style in their opening home game of the season, so we expect Richarlison to take full advantage. Roberto Firmino enjoyed his best ever Premier League goals tally last season, finding the back of the net 15 times while providing 8 assists. He's now spent 3 years in the Premier League, providing a total of 36 goals and 27 assists in that time, and looks completely at home alongside Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane. Firmino's average of 4.9 points per match last season was more than Lukaku could manage, and bettered by only Kane, Aubameyang and Aguero amongst forwards, who've each been given a much higher price tag than the Brazilian. His tally of 38 efforts on target last season was 4th best amongst forwards, with only Lukaku, Aguero and Kane producing more, but no forward provided more than Firmino's 8 assists or his 57 attempted assists. Liverpool have been impressive in pre-season, hammering Serie A runners-up Napoli 5-0, meaning they've now scored 16 goals over their last 5 matches. And the fix algorithm projects a score of 5.2 points for the Brazilian. Over 50% of FPL managers currently own Mohamed Salah, making the Egyptian the most owned player in the game, and with a record-breaking score of 303 FPL points last season, at an average of 8.4 points per game, is it any wonder? With his incredible tally of 32 goals and 12 assists, the 44 FPL involvements provided by Salah was at least 9 more than any other player could manage, with Sterling ranking 2nd for his 35 FPL involvements. The Liverpool midfielder was involved in a league-high tally of 40 big chances, beating Kane with 37, and Aguero, Sterling and Jesus all tied on 27 big chances. His average of 4 shots per game was top amongst midfielders and second amongst all players, beaten by only Kane with 4.9. And similarly, the Spurs forward was the only player to produce more shots on target last season, at an average of 2.1 per game compared with Salah's 1.9 shots on target per game. Last season, Liverpool averaged 2.37 goals per game at Anfield, and with West Ham conceding an average of 2.21 on their away trips, it's no surprise that Salah is projected to be the highest scorer this week, with 9 points. Want to improve your FPL performance this season? Use fantasyfootballfix.com to apply artificial intelligence and Opta stats to your FPL squad to maximise your points returns every game week. We have over 20 unique tools and features, including FPL price change predictor, squad optimizer, and full Opta stats with custom heat maps and predicted points. Click the link below and upload your FPL squad into fantasyfootballfix.com now.